Go.
Hello everybody, we are live and on location at Young House this morning. Today we moved it onto our trampoline, which we're really happy we've got. So we're just having a little bit of bounce around and we're going to talk to you this morning. Now, you can see how good I am at bouncing now, but it wasn't always the case. A few weeks ago, I never used to come on the trampoline because I was a little bit scared. Because when I was a kid, we didn't have a trampoline and my mum and dad were always very careful to look after me. So we didn't do anything dangerous like trampoline stuff. But Matty, Ginny, Jess and E are always on the trampoline and they make me do challenges for them. And I was feeling a bit left out. And they were like, why don't you come on, Mum? Why don't you come on? It's like, A, I don't know what to do. And B, I'm a little bit scared. And then in came Matty. So Matty loves being on the trampoline, he's really good. And so he said, it's all right, Mum, just start off a little bit. So have a few little bounces. And then they started showing me a few moves. And now, you know, they're going to show you, they're going to shout some moves. I'm just going to show you how much I've improved in a couple of weeks. Are you ready? Go on, kids, what should I do?
Star jump.
Star jump.
Tuck.
Tuck.
Pike.
Pike.
360.
360. 180. Let's try the 360 again, ready? 360.
1 bounce.
1 bounce. 1 bounce.
Hey! Ta-da!
You're impressed with that, I can tell. So, but the kudos for that, the glory for my new and improved bouncing moves, isn't really about me, not just about me, it's as much for Matty. Because Matty's the one who made me get on the trampoline in the first place and who gave me the knowledge and the confidence to do some moves. And that is exactly what our Bible reading is about today. This Bible reading is about Jesus talking to the disciples about him leaving earth and going up to heaven. And Thursday, just gone, was Ascension Day. So the Feast of the Ascension is when we celebrate the fact that Jesus is now up in heaven, seated at God's right hand, looking over us all the time. And that story is told in the book of Acts. But this story is Jesus talking to the disciples just before he was about to be arrested and tried and crucified and rise again. So he's telling the disciples that he's going away and that all he has done has not been for himself, but it's been done from God and for God. And just as importantly, that when he's not here, that it's our turn. Now, lovely Ginny is going to be our reader today. The reading is from the book of John, chapter 17, so it's the one that happens on Maundy Thursday, verses 1 through to 11. Take it away, please, Gin.
Okay. After Jesus finished saying this, he looked up to heaven and said, Father, the hour has come. Give glory to your Son, so that the Son may give glory to you. For you gave him authority over all people, so that he might give eternal life to all those you gave him. And eternal life means to know you, the only true God, and to know Jesus Christ, whom you sent. I have shown your glory on earth. I have finished the work you gave me to do. Father, give me glory in your presence now, the same glory I had with you before the world was made. I have made you known to those you gave me out of the world. They belong to you, and you gave them to me. They have obeyed your word, and now they know everything you gave me comes from you. I gave them the message that you gave me, and when they received it, they know that it is true that I came from you, and they believe that you sent me. I pray for them. I do not pray for the world, but for those you gave me, for they belong to you. All I have is yours, and all you have is mine, and my glory is shown through them. And now I am coming to you. I'm no longer in the world, but they are in the world. I'm no longer in the world, but they are in the world. Holy Father, keep them safe by the power of your name, the name you gave me, so that they may be one just as you and I are one.
That was a great reading, but what does it mean?
Oh, well, thank you for asking for that, Jessie. It is a good reading. It's quite a long and complicated one. It's quite easy to drift off in the middle there. So just in case you did drift off in the middle, we have broken it down into 4 things that are being said there, really. So number 1 is that Jesus was very clear that everything he did, the miracles, the teaching, the healing, all the words that he spoke, all the power that he showed, came from God and was for God. It was all through God that everything Jesus did happened. Jesus is God's Son. God enabled him to do everything he did on earth, and the two really are one. What else does it mean, Matty Young?
Just like I brought Mum out here to show you her moves, God brought Jesus down to earth to show you his moves, namely how we can all have eternal life.
Eternal life means to know God and to know Jesus.
Aha! And Jesus says, you might have missed it at the end there because it's quite a long passage, but Jesus is really clear in that he says, God, all that I've got is yours and all that you've got is mine, and you've given me this people. And now my glory is shown through them. Jesus' glory, Jesus' power is shown through us. And the last bit of that reading is him praying for us. It's him saying, I am no longer in the world, Holy Father, but they are. Keep them safe by the power of your name. So what this passage means is Jesus was the Son of God. It's God that sent him, and everything he did through God. Jesus is no longer on this earth, and so if we want to show Jesus glory, if we want him to have the same kudos the way that Matty gets kudos from me being able to show my moves, we need to take over now. We need to do God's work. It's our job. And our prayer today is just about doing that. So before we wrap up, we are going to pray. And it's a prayer by a lady called St. Teresa of Avila. So she was a young woman. She did remarkable things. You should Google her and look her up. But she was very kind at helping the poor and the sick. And her prayer, she was very much a Christian activist. And her prayer says this: Christ has no body but yours. No hands, no feet on earth but yours. Yours are the eyes with which he looks with compassion on the world. Yours are the feet with which he walks to do good. Yours are the hands with which he blesses the whole world. Yours are the hands, yours are the feet, yours are the eyes, and you are his body. Christ has no body but yours. No hands, no feet, no eyes but yours. Yours are the eyes with which he looks with compassion upon the world. Christ has no body now on earth but yours. So, we are living in strange and unsettling times. We are living through a global pandemic when people are worried. There is the coronavirus out there. But this message is that we cannot sit here and moan about how bad everything is and be a Corona-moaner. We don't want that, no. The message is that even though the virus is in the world, God is still in the world. There is still a whole load of good in the world. And there's still a whole load of good that needs doing. And we are the people that have to do it. So I know some of our Sunday school are already doing good things. I know lovely Molly has been a brilliant bingo caller for the good people of Sherlock Avenue, who are doing bingo with her shouting out to them once a week. I know lots of you are being out on a Thursday night doing your clapping and cheering. I know lots of you have sent posters into St Richard's Hospital. I know some of you are doing shopping or have made cakes for neighbours. It doesn't matter what you do, it's that you do something good. So even if all you do is this afternoon go on your trampoline if you've got one, go out, sing a song, let the neighbours hear you, let somebody hear you singing something great. Get your chalks out, make the pavement in front of your road look nice, put a poster in your window. Anything that makes somebody glad to be here and gives them a moment's happiness, it's God's work. And in these times, we need all the good we can get. So, this week Sunday School, I want you to spread as much joy and happiness as you possibly can. And I will look forward to receiving a WhatsApp from your parents, or you can put it on the Facebook page of letting me know the kind of good stuff that you have done. And if you want to start with something, I find making your mum a nice coffee when this video is finished would be a really good start, young ones, okay?
Or making a cake for yourself.
Making a cake for yourself
and your family.
Exactly. So as long as you make it for yourself and your family, including your loving mother, making cakes is a very good idea. That's the kind of homework we like at St Paul's. So this week we have shown you some moves. We've shown you what to do with your bodies. I'm not going to subject you to my jumping around. Music, please, Ginny. I'm going to get the two experts on to show what it means to have a bounce, to use your bodies for something fun. Go on, it's make-out weekend. We put this on make-out. We hope that, thank you for watching your videos. We hope you like it. Take it away then, kids, come on. Oh, the synchronicity's gone. Go on, Gin. Oh, look, go on, Matt, do the big ones.
Yay!
Go on, Gin, come and do it. Your handstand in the forward roll to end. Ready? Look at this. Go on then. Handstand. Hey! Bye!
Bye!